All right, welcome to my channel. Um, to code it raw. We're gonna be coding this raw, but not in this case. I've already coded this because this takes a while to code. And yes, we're gonna be making this beautiful website, and it's gonna consist of CSS. We're gonna be using Tailwind and some JavaScript. All right, let's get ready by setting up everything. So I already set up. I just made a folder called Lambo. Just name it whatever you want, and we're gonna add a file. In this case, just call it index.html. Okay, now we got this. Just leave this for now. We're not gonna be needing these anymore. Oh, we might need it, but this is the new one right here. Well, and we're gonna need a JS file. JS. All right. I might put some title. Call it Lambo YouTube. You know what I mean? Okay, save it. Just to test if things works, we just hello world. Okay, open it with this. All right, we got that. Let's go. Now let's delete it. We don't need it. And we're gonna need a link. So let's go to Tailwind CSS CDN. We're gonna copy this link over here under the title, and we're good to go. And that's all we need. We don't need CSS page because Tailwind CSS gonna do everything just fine, but we are gonna be using a custom CSS, just like a few lines. All right, let's start off with the let's start with the background first. Right, so the background, I've already coded most of these, so I'm just gonna be copying it in because I don't want to go through the troubles. Now for the body, we're just gonna make in the head, right? We're gonna target the body, so like this over here. And guys, don't worry about not catching up. I have all the code linked to my GitHub, and if you want you can go to it, but I suggest if you guys want to get better, before watching this video, by just seeing this and the preview of this, give it a try and then follow along with the tutorial. All right, now we're gonna aim for with this, all right, the navigation. Now I haven't added the image yet. We're gonna need so let me do that real quick. All right, I've got an image here, so we're gonna be adding it over here. Now let's start with the logo. All right. Let's ignore this page for now. We can check back later. Oh, I just do that. Alright guys, let's do this. Now let's start with creating the nav, right? We're gonna have a logo. Div logo, simple, and an image for the logo, image, and the logo. All right, there we go. We got the logo coming up. Now let's go with, okay, let's exit that. Another div for the button. What did I do? Say right button. Just, name it whatever you want that makes sense. Button. And this gonna have test drive. So yep, shows up there. Since we're aiming for the navigation for now, let's go ahead and add some styles. Now flex. There we go. We're gonna align them together. Item center, right? And now we're gonna justify them between. Let's put some padding, 5. There we go. Now padding all the x-axis 40. There we go. Okay. Now let's change the width of this to 40. There we go. Now we're gonna mess with the button right now. Let's put a background of black. So it's gonna be, let's change the text to yellow 400. Okay. Let's put some padding of the x-axis of 5, right? Padding of the y-axis of 4. Excuse me. Okay. Now we're gonna increase the text to XL, and then we're gonna put it bold. We're gonna make it bold, and then we're gonna add some border of 2 pixels. There we go. Now border color, let's change that yellow to 400. There we go. Now let's give it border radius rounded full. Now it's coming back up, guys. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. Now let's work on the main section. The main section, let me move this up. We don't need this top part anymore, right? So let's go like that. What do we have? We got the image itself, the paragraph, the title and everything, and this. Now let's go with main. An empty div for now. That's for like adding the images over here, you know. I'm gonna use images over there. And then another div for the left side. We got left and right side, if you know what I mean. Okay. And this, we're gonna call it let's just call it right side. It's gonna be a little confusing, but y'all will pick it up. Now let's add another div for the content, you know, all the H1 and stuff. Go with H1. We're gonna call it the Lamborghini. Okay, let's go like that. Lamborghini. What do we have next? We got the another title. I'm gonna call it 2020 Aventador. You know, whatever you guys want to call it, it's fine. And then we got paragraph. I'm just gonna copy the paragraph, but you can use anything you want just for it. Alright, we got that down. Now we're gonna add the other section. Left side. We're gonna add div for the we got H1. Choose your color. Okay. And then we got 3 buttons. We're gonna add some class for now. Class, I want to do red. I'm gonna call it. No, we're gonna call it yellow. Alright, let's see. Yellow, gray, white. Okay. I'm gonna call it yellow. Yellow. We got gray, white. So nothing's showing up right now because we haven't put a width or. So BG yellow 600. Okay. Height 10. Width 10. Say it's coming out. Make it around full. Cool. Now we're gonna do everything else the same, except we're gonna change the colors. So we got gray. Gray 400. White. Cool, we got that down. It's looking cool now. Now we're gonna add some background image. In the style, we're gonna aim for the right side. So this right side, right? I say leave it empty. Yes, we're gonna add images. So I just got an image, make it a height of 1080 pixels, 600 pixels height, width 1080, and then all these stuff. There we go. We got the Lamborghini in there. Now we're gonna be messing with, let's add some shadows under these buttons. Got the buttons, so it just looks a little bit better, you know. All right, now we're gonna mess with the width and stuff. The right side, let's do width is full. Cool. Make it relative, because should I? Yeah, I'm gonna make it relative. And then I'm gonna put a width in these paragraphs, the left side, you know what I mean? Width 96, so it gets a little bit smaller, just like this. And then after that, we're gonna go with H1 text yellow 400. PB5 text yeah. And if you know like Tailwind CSS, this is self-explanatory. It's very easy. I'm just making it bold, padding bottom, and then we're gonna aim with this one now. Font bold text 6XL, padding bottom 5. Now that's how it looks like. Now we're gonna add class PB5, padding bottom on most of the stuff, you know. PB5, font bold text, make it a little bit bigger, text white. That's what we got for that. Now on the left side, we're going to do some work. We'll put some width of 3/4. Right. Text gray 300. All right. Put flex, justify between. Alright, so we're doing something like this. And then between, we'll put items center. All right. And now the reason why I use relative is I want to use absolute on this div. Like everything in this div, it's gonna stay together, and I'm gonna move it up here a little bit, you know. You don't have to use that, but for this purpose I'm using it because I'm not gonna make this responsive, so I don't think I need it. But it is your guys' assignment to, you know, find out on how to make it better. That would be awesome. And then if you got a better version, you know, comment down below and I'll just check it out. Okay, left side. Now we're gonna use absolute, and then bottom 20, left 40. There we go, something like that. Oh, you can't even tell the difference. Alright guys, now these are not working yet. This is where JavaScript is gonna take in. Now right side, all right, and these, okay, let's work on the JavaScript side. We're gonna grab this part, the right side, because this is where the magic happens. This is where it adds the background image, you know. So we're gonna go and put const and then equals document dot get. No, we use query selector for this because I'm lazy. Right side, and this one I'm just gonna, I can't use that. Right side, all I'm doing is I'm grabbing this, you know, to do some action. Now, so we're gonna click on these, right? Obviously we're gonna need all these buttons. Now const buttons, I'll call it all buttons because I want to loop through them later. Query selector all, and we're gonna do, oh yeah, just button. Now let's see what's going on, right? Let's see what's going on. We can console.log buttons to see what's going on, to see what's returning. All right, buttons. Oh yeah, duh. Buttons dot for each button, we're gonna console.log button. There we go. Should, right? Okay, whatever. For each button. For each button. Now let's do this on click, right? Let's put add event listener. What do we want to happen on click? let's see what it's returning. Console.log. Target. What is the buttons? What's happening? Maybe because of this. Let buttons. Oh, duh. Alright, my bad, guys. I'm so dumb. I need to connect it. Alright, now it should work. There we go. Alright. But let's go back to what we previously wanted to do. Like this. And we just want to know what it brings, you know. Console.log button. So we're getting all these buttons, all the different types of buttons right here. Getting all of these. But now, how do we perform what we wanted to perform, right? If I click on this, it's gonna change the picture to this to another car, this to another car, like this. All right. In order to do that, we gotta identify each button. So we're gonna use a if statement later. For this case, I want to return value. Obviously there's no value, just empty. Now we're gonna go back to HTML in the buttons. And go like this, value. And this one we're gonna do yellow, call it yellow. And then this one we're gonna call gray. This is white, right? It returns all those value. Now let's see. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. Go target. Delete this. Now we got yellow, gray, white. All right. Now let's see. Now delete this. If target the value is equal to red, then what are we gonna do? We're gonna add, call the right side to add event, no, style. Ooh. Right, I'm gonna add style to background image to URL now we're gonna, I'm lazy to type it out, but you should know this. This is very simple. You just put images over here. And also, okay, let's see what's going on first. Okay, now let's do this. Oh no, red. I mean yellow. Man. Gray. And then we're gonna do one for white. Okay. Now the other one is Limbo 1, Limbo 2. Let's see what's going on. All right. So guys, yes, there we have it. I just made it a little different from this one, but it's cool. Just a little bit, right? Can't even tell the difference. So yeah, this is it, guys. I am done with this. And if you guys want to come up with something better, you can. Like, instead of me having 3 different cars, you can pick one car that looks exactly the same like this, but with different colors. That would be sick, you know. So guys, yeah, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys like it? Do you guys want to see more in the future? And what do you guys want? You know, what do you guys need for me to do better as far as me explaining stuff? Am I just rumbling too much? You know, I don't know. I'm just talking to myself, so mostly I don't get a feedback, so it would be helpful if I could get a feedback. Anyways, guys, it's good to do another video again. I'll be seeing you guys in a couple days, I guess. All right. Take care.